Hey guys, so today we're back with another video where we are going to be reading an entire series. We are going to be reading the Heroes of Olympus series, and I am so excited. Words cannot describe how excited I am. Like, you don't understand. After I finished reading the Camp Half-Blood Chronicles, I was hooked. And all I can really think about is Percy Jackson at this point. The show is really not helping because it is really doing such a phenomenal job at bringing this life together. So I really cannot wait to see what else is in store with the series. A lot of you guys commented on my last video when I was reading the Percy Jackson series, and you guys were all super helpful on the reading order and little tidbits and facts, and I just love it so much. You guys are so awesome, and I don't know about you guys, maybe I have like a little bit of trauma around this because of comic books and comic book readers when I was younger, but sometimes fandoms can get mean and toxic. And I feel like the Percy Jackson universe, the Olympian universe that Uncle Rick has set up, a lot of the fans are very nice. You guys are super nice, super accommodating, and you guys don't make me feel stupid for not knowing a lot of the things that I don't know, because clearly I don't know a lot of the things. I don't even know how to say Pippa's name. I think that's how you say it now. Someone called me out on that, and I honestly didn't know that there was another pronunciation for that. I think it's Pipper, but I didn't even know how to say her name, okay? So the fact that you guys have tolerated that video despite me not knowing a lot of things and have embraced me into the community with open arms, you guys are awesome, and I appreciate you guys so much. And that makes me even more excited to get into this. You know, when you have a fandom that welcomes new people in as warmly as you guys have, people want to join. And I definitely want to join. I want to be a part of it because my hyperfixation is not going to go away, clearly. So we are going to be reading the Heroes of Olympus series, but for the sake of your sanity, and more importantly, my sanity, editing these videos and also keeping track of everything, I am just going to do each video based on the series. So I did the Percy Jackson series, the original 5 in the last video. I'm going to do the Heroes of Olympus in this video. Next one will be the Trials of Apollo, and then so on and so forth. I think that will be the best, and it will be the most digestible, just because if I do all of them at the same time, that might be a lot, you know, and I don't want to overwhelm you guys. So we are going to be doing the Heroes of Olympus. I know there have been some differences, like minor differences in reading order, but I think what I'm going to do now that I've read the Camp Half-Blood Chronicles is I'm going to do the Heroes of Olympus next, because that seems to be the general consensus, and then do the Trials of Apollo, because that seems to be the 2 series that a lot of people agree on to have that reading order. Then I'm going to read the Chalice of the Gods, which is the 6th book in the Percy Jackson series. And then, since I'm going to probably still be obsessed with this universe, I'm going to do the Magnus Chase as well as the Kane Chronicles, just to really seal the deal in this universe. Some of you guys are saying that despite them not really being related, they're still a part of the Uncle Rick universe, and they're all kind of connected to one another. So I will be finishing off this series doing the Magnus Chase and the Kane Chronicles, but they're going to be at the tail end of it, just so that, you know, we get through the main brunt of all these books. So that's super exciting. I am so excited, guys. Luckily, the first book in the Heroes of Olympus is on Kindle Unlimited, so I already have that on my Kindle, good to go. I also don't think I'm gonna buy any of the physical books yet. I think I wanna read them all on my Kindle, just so that I don't run into the same situation that I did with the Percy Jackson series, where the books look great, but they were such a bad experience reading physically. I'm scared that's gonna happen again. That is the plan, so I'll keep you guys updated as I read the first book in the Heroes of Olympus series, which is called The Lost Hero, and we'll finally find out who Jason is, because ever since I read some of these summaries in that first book when I was going through everything, I was so confused, because who is Jason? Jason doesn't even show up in the Percy Jackson series in the first 5 books. At least I don't think he does. So we're gonna finally find out who Jason is. Pipper, Leo, all the good people. So yeah, we're gonna figure it out. I do have a couple things I have to get done today. I have acting class today. I also have to edit, and what else do I have to do? Oh, I also have to film things. So I probably, most likely, won't be able to get to read this until tonight, but that's okay, because we all know I, and probably most other people, get the best reading done at night. I don't know about you, but something about reading at night is just the way it goes for me. Like, it's like the best time for me to read, even if it's terrible for my sleep schedule. So there is that. Wish me luck, and I will see you guys later. So I only got one chapter into The Lost Hero, and it's kind of funny because we're in Jason's point of view from the jump. I'm guessing that we're gonna alternate between the three because each chapter has a heading of Jason so far, so I think we're gonna switch point of views if I'm gonna guess. But it's funny because the entire time Jason is so confused at what's happening. He doesn't know who he is, what's going on, the people around him, and the whole time all I could think was, this is so mood. Because every time he said, what's going on? Where am I? Who am I? I was thinking the same thing. Because what is happening? But we did get a little bit more context. So the three people in the summary of this book are Jason, Leo, and I'm going to call her Piper. I don't know if that's correct or not, but that's how I'm reading it, and in my brain, I keep saying Piper, so I'm gonna keep calling her Piper, and I'm so sorry if I offend anybody with that. But we've met the three of them. I'm pretty sure they're all half-blood. The coach is talking about how he was sent on this mission to collect a special package, and the three of them, I'm assuming, are the special package, and he said the head of Camp Half-Blood is coming through, so I'm really hoping it's Chiron, because Chiron, love that man. But now that I am done for the day as far as editing and things that I have to do and get done, so I can just read for the rest of the night, and I think I'm gonna do that. So I will most likely update you guys tomorrow, depending on how far I get. Hopefully I finish it, but I don't know. It says the reading progress is like 7 hours, so maybe not. It is a longer book than the Percy Jackson series. Like, the Percy Jackson series was like 300-ish pages per book, a little bit less for Sea of Monsters, but this one is like 500-ish pages. It's definitely gonna take longer. I don't know if it's gonna take that much longer, but these are all chunky boys. So yeah, we're gonna figure that out. I'm just gonna read. So I'll see you later. Okay? Okay, bye. I don't remember a Butch, but Annabeth finally here. Oh my god. She's arrived at the scene with Butch in the chariot. I'm so excited. At first I thought it was Percy, but then they described the guy to have a tattoo, like a rainbow tattoo on his forearm, so it's not Percy. But Annabeth is here! Ah! Anyways, that's all I want to update you guys on. I will update you guys later. An actual update later. So I'll see you then. JK, I thought I was done, but I'm not. Percy's missing? What the heck? He's missing right now. That's why Annabeth came. That's why Annabeth came so urgently. What? You finished a trilogy and now Percy is missing. Oh my god. Well, I hope we find Percy. I see why these are all connected. I mean, I know why they're connected. They're all in the same universe, but I see why this is the reading order. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that, but we're gonna keep reading. Anyways, that was the final update, I think. We'll see how it goes. I will see you guys later. Has officially been claimed by Aphrodite, so now we know all of their godly parents. So we have Jason, who is Zeus's son, which he was already claimed and didn't know that he was claimed until he did the whole coin thing at the bonfire. Then Leo was claimed earlier by Hephaestus. I'm so sorry if I'm mispronouncing any of these names. I'm just a girl, okay? I'm just a girl. But Leo was claimed by Hephaestus, and he knows how to wield fire, which is crazy. And then Piper was claimed by Aphrodite, which is crazy. That whole scene of her getting claimed by Aphrodite kind of reminded me of when Bella became a vampire. I don't know if it's just me, but it kind of reminded me of that whole montage scene. I don't remember the book version of that, but the movie version, that's what it reminded me of. And I thought that was kind of funny. They're about to go on a quest. Annabeth is gonna go find Percy, and it's about to be a good time. I'm super excited. By the way, this video is most likely gonna have spoilers in it, just because I feel like if I keep it super vague all the time, then I can't really express everything that I want to express. So there's going to be snippets of spoilers, but not everything is going to be spoiler based. Like, I think when I do the overall thoughts of it, maybe I'll keep it spoiler free. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'm kind of getting a little annoyed though, because everything is so vague. And I feel like it wasn't really like this in Percy Jackson. Like, it was definitely vague. Nobody told Percy or anybody shit until things were going down, okay? But I feel like it's even more so, especially because Jason doesn't remember anything. So I'm like, just tell me the tea. Tell me what's happening. I just want to know. But I understand that's the point of the book, and that's why that's not happening. So there's that. We'll find out more, I'm sure, when they go on the quest. But I'm super excited. I hope Percy gets found. Maybe he won't get found right away because I think book 3, Percy's in it. So I don't know. We'll figure it out. Anyways, we'll see. I'll update you guys later. Jason and Thalia are siblings? Say psych right now. Say psych right now. Say psych right now. Because what? You're joking. You're joking. How? How? That means... Hold on. Hold on. If Jason is Thalia's brother, that means Thalia is older than Jason. So that means Zeus had children with the same woman twice. That's crazy. What happened? What's going on? Say psych right now. How does that make any sense? I know it's gonna make sense, but how does that make any sense? Is that why Hera's mad? Is that why she's upset? Is that why she got kidnapped? Did she actually get kidnapped? Or did she just run away? Because she got sick of Zeus's shit. These are the questions I want to know. I also feel like Hera has a secret child. I don't know why, but something about it and something about how they're talking about her in this book, I just feel like she's a secret child or something. Something about it is really makes me think that way. I could be very wrong, and you'll probably find out in the next few clips whether or not I am very wrong, but I don't know, something in my gut is telling me she's a secret child. I mean, if I was Hera and I saw Zeus getting these random demigod children left and right after they made a vow, they made a pact with the other big 3 to not do that, I would do that. As the goddess of marriage and union, 100%. Anyways, we're gonna keep reading. We are about 31% of the way through. I kind of miss Percy's sass. I really do. I mean, I like this book so far, don't get me wrong, but it's missing Percy's sass, and I really miss his sass so much. His comments were what made the first series so entertaining. I mean, other than the fact of like the contents of the actual plot and characters and whatever, but Percy's commentary was so funny and so top tier. And the only person that has any sort of commentary like that is Leo, and Leo's going through it. He's going through it. He's trying to figure it out. He wields fires. He has a Tia that was actually Hera, and he feels guilty about killing his mom. He's going through it, and now he's found a mechanical dragon that somebody from the cabin made a long ass time ago. He's going through it. So we're not going to get as much sass as we want from Leo, but Leo is the only saving grace when it comes to the sassy commentary. Not saying that's a bad thing. I mean, this feels like a little bit more mature compared to the Percy Jackson series, probably because they're all a little bit older now, and it feels like a bit maturer of a YA novel, but just came on here to let you guys know of that. We're 31% of the way through. I'm hoping to hit at least the 50% mark tonight. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out. I don't know if it's just me. Please tell me it's not just me. Please confirm that I'm not the only one here. I don't know why it's taking me so long to finish this book. With the Percy Jackson series, it was quick. Like, I just went through it like crazy, and it was so easy for me to get through it within a day or so, and that was that. Granted, it was shorter. It was like 300 something pages, whereas at least the first 2 are like 500 something ish pages. So that's another 200 pages more to read, which I understand takes time to do. So I get it. Logically, I get it. But even just the pacing of this book, a lot's happening. Like, a lot is happening. Don't get it wrong. But at the same time, I feel like we're not getting as much information as we would in a Percy Jackson book. And I get it. It's a completely different series. Yes, it's connected, but they're completely different people. We're not following Percy anymore. And maybe I'm just missing his sass, his narration. I don't know. I really don't know what it is. But this first book is taking a lot longer for me to read, and I'm kind of getting a little annoyed. We did find out, though. I know in like the last clip or so, I said that Jason was the older brother of Thalia. Turns out he's the younger brother. Turns out Thalia knew about Jason and didn't tell anybody and thought he was dead. Turns out Zeus has children from the same mother. No wonder Hera's so upset. No wonder. I think I said that in the last clip, but no wonder. I mean, I get it. So yeah, we found that out. We also found out this is all connected to Percy disappearing, which I believe, since I'm pretty sure the next book is about Percy, I think. Let's see. I mean, in the cover, it's already the three of them, so maybe not. But we are 80% of the way through The Lost Hero. Percy is in this next one. So the next one follows Percy, Hazel, Frank. Literally only know who Percy is. I guess we'll find out who Hazel and Frank are because there's 7 demigods in this next prophecy. So that means with the next book, there's 6 of them. Who's the last one? Let's see. Annabeth is the 7th one. I think I just spoiled that for myself, but I don't care. I'm so curious. And this book, like the first book, is literally giving me no information at all. Like the amount of information we're getting per chapter, per character is driving me nuts. And I get it. Jason doesn't have his memories. Hera took his memories. I get it. But I just want to know. It's like driving me nuts. If my curiosity, my intense curiosity to know what is going on wasn't so high, I might have just skim read the rest of the book. I might have. I don't know. I just want to know. And it seems like Leo and Piper are just as confused too. So I'm like, people. And there's no Annabeth or Grover to like fill in the gaps like we did with Percy. And Hedge is there, but he's so aggressive. Like, Hedge just wants to fight everybody and eat grass. That's all he really wants to do. And then the whole stuff with the Romans, I'm like, guys, please, please help me. And also too, like the gods and like the Greek/Roman creatures and beings, they don't want to say anything either. So I'm like, help, I need somebody. Help. I need somebody to answer these questions. That's what I need. So yeah, that's where we are. We're at 80% of this book. It says that I'll be done in an hour. So I think later on, I'll just bang through it and then I'll give you guys an update after the book. So yeah, there's that. I don't have a lot of things going. Just kidding. I was about to say I don't have a lot of things going on, and then I just took a look at my calendar, and I do. I sure do. Anyways, I'll see you guys later before I blab on even more. And before editing me cuts me off, because I know editing me will cut me off. So I will see you guys later. Lost Hero, and it picked up so much at the end, and I'm so glad because it was dragging on. No offense, but parts of it were dragging on. Exciting news. Now we found out where Percy is. Percy is at the, I guess like the Roman demigod camp that it's at. I'm guessing it's called Camp Jupiter? Yeah. Camp Jupiter, which is in the Bay Area, I believe. So that should be fun. That should be interesting. We're gonna be reunited with Percy in the Son of Neptune book, and I'm guessing 2 of the Roman demigods. And I hope Percy is not as like memory lost as Jason was, because I was getting a little annoyed with it. No offense. I was kind of getting a little annoyed with it. So that was my only gripe. But I was very wrong about Hera having secret children. She does not have secret children. Unfortunately, she like doubled down on the fact that she is a very faithful woman and that there was no possible way that she would ever break that and she would ever have demi-children. So that is why she chose Jason as her champion, which makes sense. She's the goddess of marriage. So, you know, it would be something else, I guess, if the goddess of marriage didn't follow her own marriage. I get it. But I just wanted to see Hera's children, okay? I'm sorry, damn. She is a grandmother though, because she does have 2 like god children and they have children. So like demi-children. So she does have grand demi-children. It's not the same though. I acknowledge that it's not the same. That makes sense why Jason has the affinity towards Roman stuff. I had an inkling that that's where they're going towards, but it's nice for that to be solidified and confirmed at the end. You know when they do like the whole wrapping up everything and like setting it up for the next book? That was really nice. I'm kind of curious to see how much different Camp Juniper, I keep saying Juniper, Camp Jupiter is versus Camp Half-Blood. So we'll see the differences there. And also, is this setting up for opening up to different camps? Because he does have the Kane Chronicles and the other one. What is the other one? I forget. I always forget this one. The one with the Norse mythology, that one. Are they gonna have a camp for that and the Kane Chronicles? Are they gonna eventually work together? I think that'd be so cool. If that is what Rick has been putting down, setting up, that'd be nuts. That'd be crazy. I'd be so excited for that. That opens up the world of opportunities for so many other different like mythologies to come into play here. That'd be crazy. That'd be so crazy, so wild, so nuts. I'm actually looking forward to that. I really hope that that's the case. I don't know if it will, but I really hope. So now we know who the 7 people are. And by we, I mean me, because I spoiled it for myself by accident. We know it's Leo, Jason, and Piper. Then Percy and the 2 people that we meet at the Roman demigod camp. Then it's Annabeth. I mean, we should have known in the title, Mark of Athena, Annabeth, you know. That's fun, that's exciting. I'm excited, guys. I did end up rating this book like a 3.5 out of 5. Not because it's bad, it's not bad, but I have my own personal gripes with it. But I can't give it a full 4, but I can't be mad at it. You know, I acknowledge that this needed to happen in order for things to be set up. So we're setting it up. It's a good setup. I acknowledge it, love to see it. So it's a 3.5 out of 5. It's not bad. I mean, to be honest, 3 is not bad. 3 is not bad at all. I feel like if it's under 3, that's when it could get a little dicey. But if it's 3 or over, we're in good territory. Like 3 for me is just like, it's fine. It's whatever. 3.5 is like, okay, I see the potential here, especially in a series. If it's a 3.5 out of 5 for a series, it's like, okay, I see the setup. I see the potential here. It's not my favorite in the series, but I see the vision. And that's exactly what it is for The Lost Hero. I see the vision. I'm excited for the vision. But did this book hit for me? Not necessarily, not all of the time, but it was a good book. It is what it is. I am gonna take a little bit of a break to work on some stuff before I read The Son of Neptune, and then we're just gonna get right into it. I'm hoping, since one of the people that is the narrator for Son of Neptune is Percy, and Percy is a sassy little boy. I mean, at this point he's a teenager, but he's a sassy little teenager. It's gonna go a little bit faster because Percy's narration, his inner thoughts are so funny. I love them so much. He is the epitome of no thoughts, just vibe, and I love that so much. So yeah, we're gonna take a break. I'm not hungry now, but maybe by the time I read Son of Neptune, I'll have eaten lunch, maybe I'll take a walk. I don't really know. I feel like this year I do need to make a priority to go outside more. So I might actually take a walk, but we'll see. I don't know about you guys, but I like the comfort of being inside. It doesn't even have to be inside in a house, an apartment, whatever. Like, I just like being inside. Like, I like being inside like bookstores, stores, a gym, just like inside. I don't really like being outside like that sometimes. Unless it's like a planned outside adventure. Like, I like taking hikes, I like traveling, I like sightseeing, I like doing all those things, but it's gotta be planned. I don't really like being outside not to be outside. I don't like being outside if I don't have to be outside or if I didn't plan to be outside. You get me? I don't know if that makes any sense. Or I like being outside if it's like a picnic, if I'm reading outside, but it's cold right now. It's winter. I'm not gonna sit outside for no reason. I think that's also another big factor in this. I don't wanna be outside if I don't have to be outside in the cold, but I should go outside more. I should. That's why I always joke that I should get a dog, because if I adopted a dog or something, the dog would force me to go outside more because I would have to walk the dog multiple times a day. But that's a lot of work. That's a lot of work. So I don't know. I don't know if that will be a reality anytime soon. But maybe in the near future. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm not opposed. I love dogs, so can't complain if I were to get a dog in the future. I just gotta see how that fits realistically into my life, my goals, my fan angel stuff, because dogs are expensive. Pets in general are expensive. Like, don't get me wrong. My cat Frenchie, she's also expensive too. But I don't have to take her for a walk, so that's a little bit different. She's a lot more low maintenance. In general, cats are a bit more low maintenance, but not saying that like low maintenance as in like you just don't take care of them. Of course you take care of a cat, but compared to a dog, I would say cats are a little bit more low maintenance. I don't know how we got here, to be honest, and I don't know if you guys care about this conversation. So we're just gonna keep going. I will see you guys later. Bye. Also too, I recently got a Kindle Oasis, which I gotta say I love, especially because of the page turning factors to it and the ergonomic grip. But the battery life, I'm not really enjoying that, bestie. I'm not. I charged it full, 100% on Saturday. Like Saturday afternoon, Saturday night. It's at 51%. And it's Tuesday. I mean, granted, I've been reading on it, but like when I read on my Paperwhite for the same amount of time, it does not go down this low. So I'm a little bit disappointed. I mean, I knew it was coming. That was like the biggest gripe that everybody had with the Oasis, but it is what it is, I guess. I have to charge it, I think, like every 2 weeks, maybe every week, depending on how much I read. So yeah, that's the one thing. But anyways, I'm tired. I just made a fresh cup of coffee, so I'll drink that while I read. Super excited. All right. Spot because it's very convenient for me to have this set up and just film here because I like reading here and it is what it is. So I've been reading The Son of Neptune and I am, let's see how far I am. I think last time I checked I was like 20 something percent of the way through, 25% of the way through. So what's happened so far is that Percy has been found. Percy is here, but he's at the Roman camp. So he's at Camp Jupiter. In my brain, it automatically goes to Juniper, and I don't know why. He's at Camp Jupiter. He literally has no memory other than the fact that he's dating Annabeth, which, that is so cute. Literally no thoughts, just Annabeth. Then we meet Hazel and Frank, and also Nico makes an appearance again too. So Hazel is Nico's sister, and then Frank is also in her quadrant or whatever, since their camp is a little bit different and they're not separated out by their godly parent. It's more like the different factions. They split it off, and whoever you can vouch for, you then join their little faction and whatever. So it's Percy, Hazel, and Frank. Frank is not claimed. I've gotten to the part where they talk a little bit about his history. Both him and Hazel are cursed for different reasons. Frank is really good with the bow and arrow, and his last name Zhang literally means bow and arrow, or something like master of bow and arrow, or something like that. I don't really know. His mom died, and Hazel's also cursed. So it's not a lot going on. Like essentially right now is a lot of information learning through Percy, through Frank, through Hazel, and Nico. I don't think Nico's lost his memory because apparently he just comes in and out whenever he wants. So Nico's just there and he knows, I'm pretty sure he knows Percy. He knows, like he remembers him, but he's not gonna tell him shit. Nobody's telling anybody shit about anything. So yeah, that's interesting. I don't know if I was spoiled this or not. I might be wrong. I might be very wrong about this, but I'm pretty sure I might have been spoiled at the fact that Percy has a half-sister, and I think Hazel is his half-sister because there's a whole section that she talks about how like animals hate her. People, animals hate her because of this curse, but horse like her. Horses like her. And do you know who else has horses liking them too? Percy. Yeah, because of the whole Poseidon situation. So I'm pretty sure Hazel is his half-sister, which I don't even know how that works because she has like the gifts of Hades. So, I mean, or technically Pluto, because it's it's like the Roman god version or whatever. So I don't really know how this is gonna work out. I don't know if I'm correct or not. I don't really know how this book is gonna end. Honestly, I don't really know. I think a lot of things are up in the air, and I kind of want to get to the point where everybody knows what's happening. Like Percy and Jason, they get their memories back. We can kind of reconvene. The 7 of them get together and bam, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. They go against Gaia, and that is that. Also with Frank too, I feel like Frank's godly parent is like related to something else that's not Roman or something. And that's why he hasn't been claimed yet. Because I think Frank is 16. So I don't really know. It is what it is. Frank and Hazel though, they're really cute. The things that they say, their thoughts, hella cute. I'm excited for that. That is it. It says I have 4 hours and 39 minutes left in this book, which I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish it today. Honestly, I feel so tired right now. And I don't know why. I feel like I slept a decent amount, maybe, I think. I did film a video earlier, so maybe that's why. I feel like when I do like reaction type videos, it takes a lot of energy out of me just because like my focus is like in there. But yeah, I do have to get a couple other things done though, so there's also that. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I think I'm gonna end up rearranging my schedule today just because I'm just not feeling like peak, you know? Just not feeling it. Unfortunate. It's unfortunate, but it's okay. We'll play it by ear. I'm probably gonna go up and try and figure out what I'm gonna do for the rest of today. I do have class today, so I do have to go to class, but we'll figure out the rest. And that's it for now. I will update you guys later when I read more of this book. And hopefully tomorrow we'll be on the Mark of Athena. I hope. I don't know though. So we'll figure that out. So yeah, until then, I will see you later. Bye. Guys, I am so tired. I literally don't want to do anything. I'm so tired. And it's been so hard to get through this freaking book. I'm so sorry. I don't want to be the one to say it. I'm so sorry. But something about the Heroes of Olympus books are a lot harder to get through than the Percy Jackson books. I don't know why it's so dark. The lighting is so bad. I'm recording on my phone. I don't care anymore. Something about it is hard to get through. I don't know if it's just me or not, but it's not as like vibey. It's vibey. Don't get me wrong. It's a vibe. I like it. But it's a lot of information, but also not a lot of information. I think also, too, the memory loss thing is really getting to me. I think that's what it is. I think that's why it's less enjoyable. I think I found the problem, and I just need to get through it, I guess. But we're, like, halfway through. We're, like, literally at the 50% mark, and so, yeah. I'll just update you guys when I finish this book, because I don't know how long it's going to take. Originally, I thought I was going to finish this video, like filming it, in a week. I was sorely mistaken. Very sorely mistaken. So I will let you guys know when I finish this book. I don't know when that's going to be, but I'll let you know. That's for sure. Also, my cat is just sitting on me, so now I can't move for the next hour or so, or however long she wants to sit on me, because that's just the law of having a pet. I'll see you guys later. Package, and I am super excited. So I ordered from this place called the Palestinian Coffee Company, and they have coffee, duh, but they also have K-Pods, and I am currently at a place where I cannot use an espresso machine at the moment, so I've been solely, for the past month or so, been drinking exclusively K-Pods. I mean, I've been using the reusable one, so I can use my own coffee grounds, so that's a lot better because I don't like a lot of the K-Cups. But I wanted to try this one because I heard it's really good, and yeah, and it's also supporting a Palestinian-owned company, so yeah. So I got the Nobles. I don't know if that's how you say it. I don't know if that's the correct way, but it's the Nobles blend. And the notes of it, so it's a light roast. The notes of it are lemon, milk chocolate, and it's bright, which seems right up my alley. I do like dark roast. I'm usually a dark roast girly, but I don't know. Lately I've been liking Social Dog by Emma Chamberlain's coffee company. And it has notes of chocolate, and I really like that about it. So that's why I got this one, even though I do like dark roast. So yeah, we're gonna try one today. We're gonna try one now actually because I need coffee, and this is what it looks like. I've never seen a K-cup look like this, but we're gonna try it out. I'm excited. Yeah, let's try this together, guys. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little scared because it was showing clear for a little bit, but this is what it looks like without any creamer or anything. It smells like coffee. I mean, it is coffee, so it should smell like coffee. This is pretty light. I kind of do wish that I got the coffee grounds instead of the K-pods. Not gonna lie, because I feel like it would have been a little bit stronger, but we live and we learn. It's got like a nice smooth taste to it. It kind of tastes a little bit like honey, like a honey undertone, which is interesting because there's no honey in this. It's lemon, milk chocolate, and bright. So I don't know. I'm gonna put my regular creamer and stuff in it, and let's see how it tastes. Pretty good. This is pretty good. Ooh, it kind of tastes like chai because the creamer that I use is the oat creamer from Trader Joe's, and with that in this coffee blend, it kind of tastes like chai, but it's like a little cinnamony. Well, I mean, yeah, duh, it's cinnamony, but it has cinnamon in it, and then also like the milk chocolate and like this, I don't know, something about it really tastes like chai. I like it. This is not gonna be good for me because now that it comes in these little K-pods, I don't have to like do the whole thing every single morning and fill it myself. So I'm gonna drink like 4 cups a day now, probably. I did read more of Mark of Athena. We're getting into the territory of explaining what Mark of Athena, like Annabeth finds out more from Aphrodite at the gravesite, whatever. And then soon we're gonna find out what it means to actually go on this journey. She's gonna get the map. We're gonna see if she's worthy enough to find the statue, all that good stuff. I'm super excited. Not that I haven't been taking my time reading this book, but I feel like I'm like really hanging on to every single word for this book for some reason. I don't know why, but I am, and I'm kind of here for it. Like, I really love everything about this book so far. I think it might be my favorite one out of the 3 that I've read, which isn't saying much because the first 2 I liked them, but they definitely were never gonna be my favorite. So yeah, super excited. I'm hoping to finish it by tomorrow. I don't really know. Oh, also too, I forgot to get footage from Mean Girls because I actually was late. I thought there was usually at movies there's like at least like 3 hours of 3 hours, what am I saying? There's usually like 30 minutes of previews, right? That's what I thought. So I was late to the movies and I was like, well, I still want snacks and stuff. So I got snacks. I was like 15 minutes late. I go into the movie theater thinking it's gonna be the middle of a preview. It's not. We're literally in the opening number and I'm like, what the fuck? So I couldn't get like the title card or anything for Mean Girls, unfortunately. So I couldn't record any of that. It was like a full theater, so I like kind of felt bad if I just like brought up my camera to do like a quick B-roll. But I really liked it. I ended up getting a poster. So like I saw these people who have posters and I was like, excuse me, like where did you get the posters? Because I really wanted it because I've gotten them in the past from like other movie theaters and stuff for opening nights, and they're like, oh, someone was just handing it out, but you can have mine. And they ended up giving me their poster, and I'm so thankful. It was so nice. I was like, I don't know, like it felt so nice for them to do that. So I was like, okay, thank you so much, I appreciate it. So now I have a poster and it's really cute. But I am gonna go watch The Color Purple tonight. I know it's a big movie week for me, but I just kind of want to get them out of the way. A lot of people said that The Color Purple is definitely a movie to watch in theaters, so yeah, I want to watch it in theaters. I think it'll be a good time. Yeah, so we're gonna watch that later. I will definitely get B-roll for that because your girl's gonna get there early. Make sure I don't miss the previews. I love the previews. They are one of my favorite parts about movies, so we're gonna get there early and I will get B-roll for you guys. So, and I'll probably read, depending on how early I get to the movies, I'll probably read more there. So, but for now, I'll see you guys later when I read more, give you guys an update when I have an update. So until then. see that, but I see that. And anyway, I'm sick. I'm sick. I went to a gaming convention this past weekend, and I'm pretty sure that's where I got sick because I was not sick before that. And then I went to the gaming convention, and I don't know who's coughing. Anyways, yeah. But I went to a gaming convention this past weekend, so I'm pretty sure that's where I got sick. I don't know if I sound congested, but I feel congested, and my throat hurts so badly, so I just Uber Eats. What am I saying? I just Uber Eats some cold medicine because I don't have any right now in my apartment. A big jug of water so I don't contaminate the big water filter that my roommate is also going to be using. And then cough drops because my throat really hurts. So there's that. Oh! Let me show you guys some things that I got. I'll do a separate clip of the ones that I already put on my wall. But I got these posters from the gaming convention that I love so much. So I will show you guys that. Okay. Got the poster. Ah! I almost fell. That was not great. Okay. Let's stay up there. Anyways, let's start off with this one. So I got these in a set from the same vendor, and they're kind of like location based ones because I really like subtle fandom prints. So it's not like bam in your face with floating heads and all that stuff. It's more like very subtle. That's my style of prints that I really like. I have something similar to this, but for Vormir. I think I have another one. I don't know. I don't remember. I might have just gotten Vormir. But this one's for Destiny Islands, which is the island for Kingdom Hearts. If you guys don't know, which you probably don't, Kingdom Hearts is my all-time favorite game. I was obsessed with it growing up, and I'm not like obsessed with it right now, but when the third came out a few years ago, I was obsessed. So yeah, love it. You can see the gang. I don't know if you can see them, but you can see the gang running through. And yeah, I love this one. There was another one for Twilight Town, which follows like the other three characters in the second and also kind of third game. I can't breathe right now, so that's why I'm taking a little bit of time. If you guys have played this game, still play this game, still love it, let me know. I feel like, not that it's niche, because it's a very popular game, but I feel like nobody really talks about Kingdom Hearts anymore, so let me know. I also got the Air Temple, the Southern Air Temple, which is from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Need I say more? I was also obsessed with this cartoon. I'm super excited for the new stuff coming out in the Avatar studio, and I'm also excited for the live action. I'm actually thinking about reacting to The Last Airbender and Korra before we get the new, well, I don't know. Actually, let me not say that because the new series is coming out this year. So I don't think I'll have time to do all of that, but I might start doing that with the new live action series. So like maybe react to the live action series and then to like the original cartoons. And then by that point, maybe the newer cartoons, like the gang aged up, will be available. I don't know. I'm still thinking it through. Not this week because I'm sick and my brain does not function, but I'm sick. So we'll figure that out later. Last but not least is my favorite one because it is one of my favorite movies last year, if not in the last few years, and it is the Across the Spider-Verse. I love, like, genuinely love Spider-Man so much. I grew up watching Spider-Man, not even just like the Tobey Maguire one, but like also the animated ones, and then also, of course, Tobey Maguire, then also Andrew Garfield. He is my favorite Spider-Man, and now Tom Holland. And now Miles. And I love Spider-Man. I grew up reading the comics too. Spider-Man is my favorite character, favorite fictional character of all time. Words cannot describe how much Spider-Man has impacted my life. I love Spider-Man. Spider-Man is life. Those are all the prints that I got. I'll show you guys the other ones that are already on the wall, but one of them is actually Nico, so that's super fun. I did want to give you guys an update on the House of Hades. I don't know if you can see that, but the House of Hades. I did want to give you guys an update. I am almost done this book. I have about like a little less than an hour according to Kindle, which means probably like half an hour left of this book. I feel like because I took my time reading this book, I feel like I'm a little bit disconnected from it, and I don't know if it's because of the actual story and plot of this book, but I feel a little disconnected, but not from the characters, if you know what I mean. Like, I love the characters and I love the growth that they all went through, but the actual plot of the book, I'm just not really like focused into it. Like, clearly I know what's happening, but I don't know if you guys ever get like that, where it's like you just love the characters so much in a series that you just kind of go on for them, even though the plot you're just like, okay. Like, I feel like a lot happened in this book because we have Percy Annabeth in the underworld trying to get to the heart of Tartarus, whatever. And the doors of Hades. So we're getting to so we have that whole chunk of the story. Then we have Nico joining the team. They're on Argo too, all that good stuff. Then we have Leo gets booted off the boat because they're fighting the ice goddess. And that's like a whole other thing with Piper and the ice goddess, and then them freezing all of them, like Jason, all that good stuff. And then they end up in like the wind palace, whatever. I'm literally not doing this any justice, but my brain is a little foggy from from being sick, so excuse me on that. And then we have the whole Cupid Nico situation. It was like Cupid, Nico, Jason, that whole situation, which was so heartbreaking. Nico, I just want to give you a hug. And then Leo on Calypso's island. That was sad. They're really cute. And I think I spoiled myself, and I think they get reunited again in the next book because I was putting their pictures in a Pinterest board, and I think people were saying that they're not as cute in the next book, so that kind of makes me a little sad because they were really, really cute on the island. So I don't know. But yeah, there's that whole situation. Leo made Frank a little bag so that his fire doesn't go out. That was really cute, super fun. I low-key kind of forgot what happened with Hazel and Frank. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of forgot. But Frank got promoted just now, and now he is the highest ranking Roman. And also Jason. Oh, I'm starting to remember some things. Jason, he kind of wants out of the Roman camp. He kind of wants to join Camp Half-Blood because he's got Piper and he's made friends and Leo, all that good stuff. So Jason is now Greek? Question mark. We'll see how this ends. Raina gets Annabeth's note and she is going to meet Jason so that she could help with the situation. And of course, Octavian, he's a motherfucker, so he's still gonna try to attack the Camp Half-Blood because he's annoying. And that's everything you missed on Glee. Anyway, enough of that. So yeah, there's like a lot going on. As you can see from my very disjointed summary, there's a lot going on. Like, I really like the characters, but I feel like there's just so much going on. Gaia is still like sleeping during this thing. At this point in the series for the Camp Half-Blood Chronicles, Kronos was fucking shit up. Kronos was out here. He was making moves. Kronos Luke was making moves by the 4th book. And I feel like Gaia has been sleeping this entire time. She's trying to convince these monsters to help her to wake up. Some of them are, don't get me wrong, but then other times I'm like, okay, you're still getting like ripped apart. So I don't know. Oh, Bob, that makes me so sad. I hope Bob doesn't turn his back on Percy. That would be very sad. But Bob is a real one. For now, I don't want to say that and then comes back to bite me in the ass. It might bite me in the ass. I don't know. I do like it so far though. I think still Mark of Athena is my favorite book so far. Mark of Athena was really good. I feel like, yes, a lot happened as well, but like we just got to learn so much about Annabeth and all these other characters. There was so much growth. I just really liked it. So yeah, we're gonna read the rest of the House of Hades, finish it up today. I'm gonna start, I think it's called The Last Olympian. Oh, The Blood of Olympus. My bad. I was gonna film a reaction video today, but I don't know if I'm gonna do that anymore because I'm sick and I could barely get it together for this recap. So I can only imagine how bad that reaction is gonna be. So I might just read for the rest of the day, try to get as better as possible, and then tomorrow maybe just react to that. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But today, despite anything else, we're still gonna react to Percy Jackson tonight. So don't get it wrong, don't get it twisted. That's what's happening. I'll probably edit today too if I'm not gonna film anything. And I'm just gonna take it easy. I made a lot, like a shit ton of soup, like hot pot style soup. So I'll probably just eat that today too and hope I get better. So I will update you guys then. drop in the hour. I'm dying. My head hurts. I hate being sick. Why do we need to get sick as a society? The germs? They need to go to jail. Not okay. Anyways, I just got done The House of Hades. And all I gotta say is, bring back Bob. Why would you wreck us like that with the last line? Bob says hi. You know exactly what you did to us. And then you're gonna go say Bob says hi? Oh my god, I'm getting chills. Not because I'm sick. Definitely not because I'm sick. JK, it is because I'm sick. But I got chills just saying that because Bob deserves so much better and I just can't deal with that. Final thoughts. It's a 4 out of 5 for me. It's not like amazing, but I still liked it a lot. A lot happened. The ending with all the stuff with Nico when it was Percy's point of view, and even with Hazel and her point of view perceiving Nico, my heart was breaking. Like, oh my god, I just feel so bad for Nico. Like, Nico literally has been through it. His sister Bianca died. He felt like he didn't have anybody, and then on top of that, like, he's grappling with his sexuality. Like, I just want the whole world for Nico. Like, I just want everything and more for him, and I hope eventually he's happy, he gets a boyfriend, and all is good in the world because he truly deserves so much. The ending wasn't as like, oh my god, like Mark of Athena was, because I mean the end of Mark of Athena with Percy and Annabeth, that was a lot. So it wasn't like that. They're setting sail for Athens, and Reyna, Nico, and Coach Hedge are going to Camp Half-Blood to return the statue because Roman needs to do that. So that should be interesting. And we're getting to like the core thing with Gaia and spilling the blood of 2 Olympians. So that should be interesting. And I don't know how it's gonna end. I honestly don't even know. Truly don't even know how it's gonna end the entire series. Again, like I said, I feel like a lot happened, but yet not a lot happened with the main villain, Gaia. So I'm like, I don't really know. I'm like not super invested in the plot, but the characters, I will ride till the end for the characters. I love all of them, all 7 of them. Annabeth, Percy, Jason, Piper, Leo, Frank, Hazel. They are my heart and soul. The character study of each of the characters and how Rick goes about them is so good. Like, they each have their own little thing that they're grappling with and just going through life navigating, but like outside of the fact that they're demigods and fighting monsters and stuff. So I really like that. I really hope I end up liking Leo and Calypso together. I know it's a mixed bag, but I hope so. But since I am sick, I'm gonna spend the rest of today reading. Well, not really. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I have other things I need to do, and I also have to edit. But I do want to finish this book by this week. Let's see, because it's 500 pages. It says typical time to read is 7 hours. It says I have 4 hours 51. So if it takes me 5 to 6 hours for me to read this book, I think I could finish it by today, because I want to be able to post this video this week, like tomorrow. But I can't do that if I'm not done finishing this book. I don't know. This video has been pushed back a lot because these books, I'm telling you guys, it's taking a lot longer for me to read. Like, there are 500 pages each. So if there's 5 books, 500 pages, that's like 2,500 pages, guys. That's a lot of pages. It seems so bittersweet though for this to come to an end. I'm gonna read Trials of Apollo next and then get into the Chalice of the Gods. I think that's the reading order that I want to go. And I don't know if Percy shows up in the Trials of Apollo or any of the 7, honestly, but I guess we'll find out. I have a feeling it's gonna be some new characters, if not all new characters, but we'll see. For now, we're gonna focus on the Heroes of Olympus and do that. Yeah, my throat hurts so badly, guys. It's so bad. Anyways, before I zone out, I'm gonna go. I'll update you guys later. I'm probably gonna eat before I get into this book again. Yeah, I think I'll make more of like the hot pot soup. I'll show you guys some of that too. Even though the one thing about soup is that soup always looks so ugly. Soup, I'm a soup girly through and through. Don't get it wrong, don't get it twisted. I love soup so much. I could eat soup all year round, but soup looks so ugly. Like most times, like 95% of the time, soup looks so bad. But it's so good, it's so delicious. So that's probably what my soup will look like. It'll probably look ugly, but I promise you that is good. My soup game, because I'm a soup girly and I have been from the start, and since I could cook, my soup game is on point. Top tier soup. If I do have to say so myself, I make top tier soup. So I will show that to you guys later whenever I eat. I just don't want to be sick. This is terrible. Anyway, bye. Bye for now. some time since I last updated you guys, but if I didn't let you know already, I finished the House of Hades. I feel like I did update you guys on that, but I did start the Blood of Olympus. I think I'm like 30% of the way through. So far, I feel like I say this every single time. A lot has happened, but not a lot has happened. We're still going towards the whole waking up Gaia big plot. It hasn't happened yet. Spoiler, she hasn't woken up yet. I don't know if she will actually wake up, but I do see some hints for the Trials of Apollo because they're hinting at the Apollo cabin at Camp Half-Blood and Rachel not being able to see things, and then also Octavius also not being able to, you know, prophesize things. So we're teasing into that, which is the next series that I am going to be reading. So I think they're all kind of interconnected. I was going to film a few other videos today, like reaction videos, but I found out the show that I was going to react to is no longer on Peacock. I think it was originally on, I don't remember. It was Yellow Jackets. That's the show that I was going to react to next after Percy Jackson was done. And I was going to get that together and start filming a couple episodes today, but it's not on Peacock anymore. So I'm not doing that. And like the only other option is to rent it or buy it, and I'm not doing that. Or to do like the Fubi subscription, which is like $80, I think, which I'm not doing that. I have enough subscriptions right now. There's no reason for me to do that. So I need to pivot, find another show. The only dilemma that I have right now is that I know for a fact I'm gonna be reacting to One Day, which is coming out on Netflix, I believe Valentine's Day weekend. So there's still some time to kill before that comes out. So I would still need like at least like 1 or 2 videos. And then I know I'm definitely going to be reacting to the Avatar The Last Airbender live action series, but that's coming out at the end of February. So they're both coming out around the same time, but that means I have a little bit of a gap between the last Percy Jackson episode and when I publish that onto my channel, and then the videos following that. So I'm like in a bit of a little scramble. Also too, let me tell you, I edited the Catching Fire reaction video that I did. I did this back in December, okay? I got it edited down and everything. It was supposed to go up Friday. Actually, it was supposed to go up 2 Fridays ago, but I got sick. But then, this past Friday, it was ready, right? I'm running into issues left and right. It's getting flagged. I'm editing it to like get rid of the part that's problematic, to get rid of the part that's getting flagged, re-uploading it, it's getting flagged again for another part, and it's like this endless cycle that keeps happening, and I'm getting so frustrated. So I can't do it on Friday. I'm trying to get it up for Saturday. Can't do that. Sunday, I can't because that's the Percy Jackson day. So yeah, it's currently exporting right now as we speak, and hopefully I'll be able to get it to you guys by Friday. But honestly, at this point, I don't really know anymore. I'm really considering just scrapping it, even though I said I was gonna react to the entire Hunger Games series. But it's just, it keeps getting flagged, and it's so frustrating because I want to share this with you guys. And even like the parts that I had to cut out, like there's the whole sequence of Katniss coming out with Caesar Flickerman and showing off her dress. I had to cut that scene out because it kept getting flagged. So it's really annoying. It is what it is. That's what's been happening though. But I am gonna read the rest of The Blood of Olympus because I want to get this video out by this week if I can possibly do that. There's a lot of footage. So I do want to finish this today for sure. I think I'm just gonna do that since I'm waiting for it to export anyways, and I don't want to film, and I still need to figure out what I'm gonna film instead of Yellow Jackets and reconfigure my schedule that way. So instead of stressing myself out, I'm just gonna read. I think I only have like 3.5-ish hours left anyways, so that works out. Easy 3 hours to knock out, and I think it'll be good. So I will update you guys when I finish this book. I will finish it in one sitting, hopefully, maybe, I don't know, and we'll go from there. So let's just get reading. So I will see you guys then. We're just gonna start reading now. Finished The Blood of Olympus, which that means I finished the Heroes of Olympus series. Give myself a pat on the back. That was the longest month of my life that I've been reading this book. Not this book. All of these books. It took me
a month to finish all 5 of these books, but I just finished The Blood of Olympus and I ended up giving it a 4.5 out of 5. I really liked it. I think with all of these books, I really appreciate how much detail Rick has gone into like the different aspects of the Roman side as well as the Greek, the different Greek gods and goddesses, the ones that we didn't really know about in the Percy Jackson series, and just kind of going more and more into the lore of the gods and just his thoughts and feelings, and I love that because I love Nico. Nico is such a good character. I feel like he has changed so much from when we first were introduced to him in the 3rd book in the Percy Jackson series, and so everything about it I just really like. There's a couple things though that I'm like not confused about, but I wonder about. So they said that if Nico were to shadow jump again, then he would essentially kick the bucket and just portal himself into nothingness. And so I wonder if that's like a permanent thing or if like eventually he can shadow travel again. I don't really know. I guess we'll find out if he shows up in future books. I don't know if he will. So I don't know. But it was also nice reading Reina's point of view. I really like Reina. Overall, the last book was really good. I really liked the last book. No complaints here. I think they really rounded out the series and this collection of stories for the 7 of them, and I just want to know what the future prophecies are going to be. Like, I know we don't know because of Apollo. The next set of books is The Trials of Apollo, so I read the summary for the first one and he turns into a human, so that's probably why the prophecy skills are not working. So yeah, we didn't get the prophecy there, but I'm glad that Leo's alive. I kind of knew that he was because I kind of got spoiled on Pinterest looking at Leo and Calypso pictures, but I just had a feeling he wasn't going to die anyway, just the way he went out, so I wasn't too sad about that, but I'm glad he's alive. He's a smart cookie with the whole Festus and the medicine for when you die and stuff, so that's great. Love to see that. Yeah, I mean a lot of ground happened. So, yeah. And also I kind of chuckled because at the end of the book, Percy and Annabeth were talking about their plans. So they're going to spend New York together for their senior year, go to college in New Rome, and spend as much time in New Rome, not fighting monsters. And I just feel like that's such a setup. I feel like they are going to keep fighting monsters and keep going at it. So I don't know if that's going to be like a foreshadow to like a very sad ending. I don't know, but we'll find out. But yeah, special shout out to Coach Hedge. Glad he got back to the Camp Half-Blood and he was able to see his baby be born. Great news. Also, Will and Willa Nico. I don't know if they're going to be a thing, but their friendship at least is cute. So I'm still sick. So I feel like my thoughts are kind of like scattered all over the place. But overall, I really like the Heroes of Olympus series. I wouldn't say I liked it better than the Percy Jackson. Not because it's not good, but I don't know, it's like different vibes, so I don't feel right saying that I like one over the other. I think they're definitely for different purposes, but I feel like a lot of older people probably liked the Heroes of Olympus series a lot more. I really like the series overall. It's like a top series for me, but I don't know, I just have a special place in my heart for Percy Jackson, so it's hard for me to try to pit them against each other. I am going to be reading The Trials of Apollo and making a video on that, so stay tuned for that. I do need to take a little bit of a break between these books because it's very dense. That's one thing about Heroes of Olympus, is that all of these books are like 500 plus pages each, and that's a lot to take in. So, but I am excited to get into The Trials of Apollo follow. I am curious to see how that's gonna go. But for now, let me know if you guys have read the Heroes of Olympus series. If you liked it, didn't like it, I would love, love, love to hear your thoughts. I know all of you guys that have read the series probably have fantastic theories and little tidbits and nuggets. So if you have those, feel free to comment. I would love to talk to you more about that in the comments. And until next time, I will see you later. Bye.